Objective. At the end this module, you will be able to know the concept of politics and governments, define graft and corruption, analyze the causes of graft and corruption in the Philippines. So, end ng module, you will be able to know yung concept of politics and governance and define din ng group namin yung graft and corruption. Ina-analyze yung mga causes ng graft and corruption sa Pilipinas. Politics and governance. Politics is related with the concept of governance or the organized control over a human community or the state. Expanding this concept, we refer to governance as the establishment of policies and continuous monitoring of their implementation by members of the governing body of an organization. Politics naman is related siya sa concept ng governance or organized control over a human community. Governance. Governance by a selected group of people or elected by the people arose with the concept of the republic. What used to be the naval lords and eventually become the early form of intelligence whose wisdom the rest of community recognize. In the United Kingdom of example, the
Democracy is the most modern English translation of the Greek word, or demokratia, or rule of the people. It traces its roots in ancient Greek society, wherein the body citizens, direct public affairs, later adopted through the Senate. In ancient Roman societies and then by most Western states, a system of government in which all the people of a state are polity or involved making decisions about affairs, usually by voting to elect representative or parliament or decisions about its similar assembly by Oxford English Dictionary. The most basic elements of democratic system is the rule of the majority, in which supreme power of vested in the people. This power exercised through a system of choosing leaders or representatives called elections. Democracies can be either the direct, representative, o semi-direct. Demokrasya, ito ay pamahalaan kung ang mga tao ay isang pangkat na hindi gaanong kinakatawan sa kasaysayan o lipunan, direkta man o hindi direkta. Second, electoral system. The Philippine government follows a presidential form of representative democracy. Filipino citizens who are the less 18 years old and are registered voters can take part national and local election to choose the country's president, vice president, senator, congressional representatives, party list representatives, and local government officials, such as provincial governor, city mayor, vice mayor, and councilors, as a president and vice president are elected every 6 years, while 12 senators are elected every 3 years to serve out of 6 terms. Such a electoral system is important determining the will of people or the public of mandate on which of tiles will be serving in the government. The 1987 Philippine Constitution assigns Congress provide a system securing the secrecy and sensitivity of the ballots as well as a system for absence voting by qualified Filipinos abroad. Philippine elections are also governed by the Omnibus Elections Code or Batas Pambansa. Ayon dito sa electoral system is 18 years old above is pwede nang mag-vote ng mga senators, vice president, president, gan. Nasa sa kanila na yun, basta nasa 18 years old sila. And hindi, kailangan din naman ng representative. Nang kaedad nila ha. And president and vice president elected every 6 years. While 12 senators are elected every 3 years to serve out of the 6-year term. And Philippine elections are also governed by the Omnibus Election Code of Batas Pambansa, Big 881. Also, this party list sets are only accessible to organized and underrepresented groups and parties, local parties, and sectoral wings of major parties that represent the marginalized. Also, the Constitution of the Philippines allows the House of Representatives to have more 250 members by statute without a need for a constitutional amendment. On the other hand, the Senate has 24 members who are elected on a nationwide at-large basis. They do not represent any geographical district, and half of the Senate is renewed every 3 years.
Direct democracy is a political system where the citizens participate in decision-making personally. Country to play on our representative and agent city-states of Athens was an example of direct democracy. As a form of government, direct democracy only is of at present into the member states of Suez. Representative democracy is a more common, which can be either presidential primary system. The Philippines is the examples of the presidential primary, it which is the public of group and either to last as a president the true free and the clear elections. It means the elections are open and bleach and only my system to indicate fair votings are put into place. So dito natin nakikita yung mga bagay-bagay na kalahagahan ng ibang presidential at dito rin nakikita natin yung mga mga boto, yung mga nagboboto, yung mga nagbo-vote, lahat na makikita ng mga president dito na ilalagay ng maraming tao yung pagboboto sa iisang botohan. Kailangan dapat na anuhin natin yung mga sarili natin, na alam natin kung ano yung mga dapat nating kailangang iboto doon sa pagbobotohan natin. Kasi hindi may iwasan yung gulo kung ano yung mga pagbobotohan natin. Like example, yung mga binoto natin, hindi natin alam kung sino iboboto natin. Tapos minsan, nandun na yung mga dayaan, na doon na lumalabas yung mga dayaan na hindi naman inaasahan ng mga maraming tao, at nakikita nila na hindi dapat kailangang gawin kung ano yung mga potensyal na kailangang gawin ng mga ibang tao. Kasi lahat tayo is may mga kanya-kanya iboboto. Dapat makontento din sila kung ano yung may mga pinagdadaanan na iboboto natin. So, dugtong ko lang yung in-explain ko. Um, Constitutional democracy, pinamala ng isang constitutional defense of democracy, isang demokrasya na nalimitan sa itang mga karapatan para sa pagkakaroon nito ng deliberative, kung saan ang tunay na um, demokrasya ay hindi lamang pagboboto, ay sakto sa limitong paggawa ng desisyon.
Graft and corruption. To simply put it, there are huge resources within the bureaucracy that are directly accessible to anyone elected to serve in the government. The concept of public service is a public trust is important to emphasize at its main public sector officials, particularly elected officials, are given to mandate by the people to serve in behalf of their welfare and interests, to undertake necessary policies and programs to improve the community and resolve both short-term and long-standing problems. Governance includes the efficient management of public finance, primarily sourced from taxes on household, industries, and business, as well as numerous state fees and charges. At the local government level, elected officials such as governor and mayor can also represent their constituencies in entering contracts with public or private corporation for the rendering of particular services of the construction of development of infrastructure projects.
Setting the proper context. Growth is defined as the personal gain or advantage earned by an individual at the expense of others as a result of the exploitation of the singular status of or an influential relationship with another who has a position of public trust or confidence. Ibig sabihin ito ay tumutukoy sa sa batas na pagkuha ng pampublikong pera sa pamagitan ng questionable o hindi wastong transaksyon sa pampublikong opisina. It refers to unlawful acquisition of public money through questionable or improper transaction with official. Ito ay personal na pakinabang o kalamangan na nakuha ng isang individual sa gastos ng iba bilang resulta ng pansamantala sa isang katayuan o isang maimpluwensyang relasyon sa iba na may posisyon na pampublikong tiwala o kumpiyansa. Going by this definition, graft happens when a public officials respond or engage in transaction that compromise the integrity of the mandate and trust given to her aim, it is related to the broader political concept of bureaucrat capitalism, in which public officials use their position to gain advantage in contracts, projects, or transactions that would afford him additional wealth, property, or access to such resources while N of B. This oftentimes can happen in case of elected officials who still have business interests or have family members, relatives, or close friends engaged in business venture. Ito naman yung ginagamit mo yung position mo upang makapanglamang. Kunwari, yung yung ta- tatay mo or pinsan mo or uncle mo ay general police. Tapos nahuli ka ng checkpoint. Pwede mong gamitin ang kanilang position upang panakot sa mga pulis or para hindi ka huliin. Yun lang.
Corruption and governance. Corruption and governance are related terms, but there are differences in understanding the relationship between the two. The common understanding that has developed is that governance mechanism must be out in place in order to do away with corruption. But this view takes away the political application of governance and corruption and de- detach these two from society and history. Corruption is seen as an individual act rooted simply on material greed, while governance is understood as a set of laws and mechanisms that are exclusive of historical context or the special class characteristics defined by the dominant social class. The relationship between corruption and governance is complex and can be understood in different ways. One common understanding is the governance mechanisms such as laws, regulations, and institutions are seem essential combating corruption. This view suggests that by implementing effective governance measures, corruption can be reduced or eliminated. It emphasized the importance of transparency, accountability, and the role of law in ensuring good governance and preventing corrupt practices. However, this perspective may overlook the political application of governance and corruption, as well as their connection to society and history. Corruption is not solely an individual act driven by material greed. It can also be influenced by systematic factors such as political structures, power dynamics, and societal norms. Similarly, governance is not just a neutral set of laws and mechanisms. It is shaped by historical context, social structures, and interests of different classes within society. In this broader view, corruption and governance are intertwined with social and historical dynamics. Corruption can be rooted in unequal powers relations, patronage networks, and systemic inequalities. Governance, on the other hand, is not detached from society but reflects the interests and values of the dominant social class. It can perpetuate or challenge existing power structures and inequalities.